Hey everybody, this is Erica, and I will be presenting with you guys my discussion post number 4. And I am currently in a back room at an airport, so if I'm kind of looking off to the side, or if you hear a random announcement, no worries, everything's cool. For this particular discussion post, we were supposed to provide a creative example of something to close a group, and for my example, I chose a very, I guess, kind of common quote, something that you may have not thought of for a long time. It kind of goes back to my childhood, for example, and it's from Winnie the Pooh. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think you are. And I use this version in particular because I just kind of go onto Google Images and type in names of quotes that I remember. So just go to Google search engine, Google Images, and type in Winnie the Pooh quote, and it'll pop right up. Or you can type in the whole quote itself. Always remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think, and it'll pop right up. There's other versions that say at the end, it's like, and loved more than you know, and that's kind of like inappropriate to tell your clients, I love you, but don't do that. So kind of stick with the one that I have. I wasn't really sure if we were supposed to talk about future clients that we might work with and group populations, or if we were supposed to talk about our group in class, beep truck, beep beep. Um, so I'm just kind of going with groups that I may lead in the future, and I thought a good one for clinical mental health would be people who suffer with self-esteem. Um, I think this is a really great quote for them. I know it's a really good one that I kind of go back to whenever I'm kind of not feeling very great. I kind of write it down on some things and just kind of reflect on the fact that things may seem bad, but to remember that you have the potential to change your perspective. You have the potential to remove yourself from certain situations. And I mean, I know it's not always ideal, and some people can't, I guess, get out of particular situations, but kind of like Viktor Frankl, you make the best out of the situations you're given. And just kind of believe in yourself. I think people who suffer with self-esteem, they have a hard time just being capable of being who they want to be. And I think a big part of self-esteem is for people to learn how to, I guess, accept themselves. So I really like this quote, and I think it would be great to end a group because it kind of brings everything together. Like, you can do it, you could go on, and you can become somebody if you really want to and if you try. And then whenever you're having a bad day, kind of think back on this quote. I think it'd be kind of cool to make it into like a magnet and stick it on somebody's fridge so they kind of see it every morning. I think that would, it might be a little corny, but I think it'd be super cool. So yeah, any type of concerns as a group leader of working with this group? I think mostly just because people with self-esteem issues, they're going to need that constant encouragement. It's not going to be a short group by any means. It's going to have to be at least 12 sessions. So yeah, that's all I got. And I think the whole magnet idea with the little quote reminder would help them relay back on what they learned from the group and what they may have learned about themselves. So that's all I got from Atlanta, Georgia Airport.